My philosophy is simple. Kill the monster while it's little. The best time to handle a negative emotion is when you first begin to feel it. It's much more difficult to interrupt an emotional pattern once it's full-blown.
We all have a dark side. Some fear it, but some embrace it. We all have a wrong past. Some got stuck, but some rise above it. We all want to be free. Some within a golden age, and some in the blue sky.
Don't let anyone ever break your soul. You have to stand on your own 2 feet and stand up for yourself. There are those that would give anything to see you fail, but you must never give them the satisfaction. Hold your head up high, smile and stand your own ground. When you get through tough times on your own, you don't really care who stays in your life anymore.
Your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. Self-discipline is about controlling your desires and impulses while staying focused on what needs to get done to achieve your goal.
Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. Your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams. Who looks inside awakes.
Self-discipline is a great time saver. It's the ability to make yourself work on only those things that are most important to you.
The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy.
Determination, patience, and courage are the only things needed to improve any situation.
I used to be afraid of the dark until I learned that I am light and the dark is afraid of me.
Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength.
A big part of depression is feeling really lonely, even if you're in a room full of 1 million people.
Never fear to deliberately walk through dark places, for that is how you reach the light on the other side.
You cannot fight darkness. You have to light up, and the darkness will disappear.
Every decision for something is a decision against something else.
You just have to accept the fact that some people only enter your life as a temporary happiness.
Darkness. Some people are afraid of it. Some people embrace it. It appears everywhere there is an absence of light. Darkness is merely the absence of light. Yet since most people don't have light inside of them, it gets quite dark. And people spend too much time being afraid of the darkness outside than the darkness within themselves. It sits there inside, permitting your heart and mind until it is the color of pitch. Be wary of the darkness within, for unless you unleash light upon it, the darkness will surely devour you.
Just as a seed must endure the darkness of the soil before it can bloom into a flower, so too must we embrace the darkness within ourselves before we can truly shine. Our fears, our doubts, our insecurities, these are the shadows that linger in our minds, casting a pall over our lives. But these shadows are not invincible. They are merely illusions, projections of our own limited perception. When we recognize that we are not separate from the darkness, but rather an integral part of it, we begin to dissolve the illusion of fear. We realize that the darkness is not something to be feared, but rather a source of power, a wellspring of creativity and transformation. The darkness is not outside of us, it is within us. This is where the true journey begins. It is not a journey of conquering the darkness, but of embracing it, of understanding that it is an essential part of our being.
To truly know ourselves, to truly be ourselves, we must venture into this darkness, confront our fears, and integrate the shadow aspects of our personality. For it is in the darkness that we find our strength, our courage, and our true potential. Confront your fears, your anxieties, your shadow selves. Unleash the power within. Embrace the darkness and become your true self.
Let me tell you something about darkness. It's that place where excuses go to die, where weakness is shattered, and where your true self is forged. In the depths of darkness, you find the raw, unfiltered version of who you are. The only way you're going to become the person you want to be is to wake up early, start suffering, and grinding away at it. Darkness is not the enemy. It's the training ground for warriors. When life throws its darkest moments at you, When you feel like you're drowning in a sea of challenges, that's when you need to rise. It's easy to be a sunshine soldier, but true strength is born in the shadows. When you find yourself in the pit of despair, don't cower, don't make excuses. Instead, turn the darkness into your ally. Use it as a canvas to paint the picture of your resilience, your unyielding willpower, and your unrelenting pursuit of greatness. The dark moments are not setbacks, they are setups for comebacks. Don't stop when you're tired, stop when you're done.